Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. So, I'm making a video about the brain rot AI cat videos. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know exactly how brainless these cat videos are. If you don't, I'm glad your eyes were blessed until now, because these AI cat videos are the most brain rot stories I've ever seen, and hilariously animated by AI. Like, there are so many problems with just the animation alone in these videos. So, I felt the need to make a video talking about how ridiculous these AI videos are. With that, let's get right into things. First of all, these cat videos get a ton of views, like in the millions kind of views, and it's not ran by just one account. Many accounts are making these AI videos. There's even people who are making videos on how to make these AI cat videos. Making AI videos is probably a career for some people at this point. That's just how popular these cat videos are with people. Unfortunately, I see them all over my feed on Instagram Reels. Even though I don't want them to come up in my feed, I can't escape these AI cat videos. They are everywhere. They're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and probably in more sites too. A lot of their audience seems to be younger people, like children, and that's a bit concerning considering some of the stories these cat AI videos have. Some of them can be violent at times, and I don't think that's something a child should be watching. Plus, overall, it's just a lot of brain rot. Speaking of the stories for these cat AI videos, I should probably go over all the different kinds of story tropes they do. A lot of the stories these AI videos do are very predictable. There's the sad stories with a happy ending, but the happy endings are usually a bad message. There's the cheating stories, and then there's just the stories with nonsense that don't even make any sense. And a lot of these story tropes end in a horrible way that's honestly just teaching people bad lessons. Also, I feel like I should mention, all of these cat videos use the same meow 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 song, and it's usually the sad meow song, but sometimes it can be a more happy meow meow song. It's really weird and annoying. I don't understand how people can watch these videos over and over with this irritating meowing song in the background. It's in every single video. But anyways, back to the main topic of this video. These stories are just so painfully bad. Like, there's this one story where two cats were married with a child, and the male cat cheats on his wife with some sexy cat babe, and then kicks his wife out of the house, and the child misses his mother dearly, and we saw a bunch of nonsense in between the story that doesn't really matter, but at the very end, the sexy cat babe cheats on the male cat, and so the male cat went back to his wife, he kicked out of the house, and the female cat was just fine with the fact her husband cheated on her and kicked her out of the house, and she gets back with him at the end, and it was treated like a sweet, happy ending. I'm sure things like this actually happen in real life. It's not great, but people definitely have cheated and then gone back with their partners. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying it's weird the story treated it like a happy ending. Like, the male cat just got away with cheating and kicking his wife out of the house for what seems like months to even a year, and it didn't matter. It was all okay for him in the end. Honestly, that female cat deserved better than him. But like, this is what I mean. What kind of message is the story giving to its audience? That it's okay to cheat because you'll have a happy ending anyways? That your wife will just accept it and go back to you? That's awful. And there are many more of these cheating stories with the AI cats. It's insane how many I've seen. And this is what a lot of kids are watching these days. Why are kids watching stories about cheating? Then there are the sad stories, and those ones might even be worse than the cheating stories, going off of the messages behind the story, at least. Like, in one story, a female cat was being bullied for being too short, and it shows you everyone bullying her at her school, in particular one girl, and remember her, she comes back at the end, and it shows her trying to work out and improve on herself. Not that she had to, but for some people working out is a great way to feel good about themselves. But yet the bullying still continues, to the point she kills herself. And she, sort of dies, but this magical cat in the afterlife tells her to go eat a fruit off a magical tree, and then she does just that, and becomes tall and beautiful, and I guess is also alive again, and then we see at the very end she is friends with the same girl who bullied her for being short. So, what kind of message is in this story? That in order to not get bullied, you have to change yourself? And it's not like you can just get tall if you're naturally short. She did that by eating magic fruit. So for anyone who is shorter and doesn't maybe like that, this is an awful message. It should have been about accepting yourself for who you are and what you look like. As you can tell, these stories are predictable, but they're also giving bad messages too. which I hate, because I care so much about story writing, especially when it's about giving messages in a story that have meaning. In these AI stories, they try to give messages or morals, but they just fail. In the end, they end up being bad lessons. And it makes it all the more worse if children are watching these videos and absorbing these kinds of messages. And the actual AI animation is terrible. I haven't talked about it yet because honestly, I find the actual story writing worse, which is a testament to how bad the stories are in these AI cat videos, because I do find the actual animation repulsive, messy, and confusing. As you may know, AI uses other people's art and animations to generate whatever the prompter wants. It has to, as it can't just make artwork out of thin air. So in the process, it steals other people's artwork, which is horrible and should be talked about more. But this video isn't about that. This video is about the brain rot cat AI videos. If you want me to cover AI stealing art from artists, I'll have to do it in a separate video. But anyways, these AI cat animations look awful, as I've previously mentioned. The movement of the cats is unpredictable. Sometimes they move just fine, and other times they're stiff or janky. Sometimes the cat's hands will gradually grow or shrink in size during the scenes, and any complex movement has noticeable problems with the animation. And the actual screen on these videos is shaky. It's really hard to concentrate on these videos with all of the shakiness going on in each and every scene. Not to mention, the cat's art style and colors/body types change a lot in each different scene in these videos. Like, sometimes the art style is more realistic, and then it becomes more cartoony in the next scene. Sometimes an orange cat will go from being orange in one scene to gray in the next scene. Or a cat will look slim in one scene to chubbier or muscular in the next. And this is very bad, as it's extremely hard to tell the characters apart when they are constantly changing in each scene. I've had so many times where I couldn't tell what character was who for this reason, which, in the process, makes the story more confusing too. And finally, sometimes these AI cats look horrifying. Depending on what the story is about, these cats can look terrifying. Like, this one story was about a cat not wanting to brush his teeth, and over time, his teeth got cavities and became gross. And, to show that to the audience, they gave this cat actual demon teeth. This is horrifying. This story wasn't even meant to be a scary one either. How is this something that kids are watching? Honestly, it's insane to me that these AI cat videos are getting as many views as they are. Like, out of all the content that should be getting views, it's these brain rot AI videos? It disappoints me, and I just hate these videos. The stories are garbage that teach people bad lessons, and the animation is terrible. So that's why I felt the need to talk about this in a video. I don't like AI animations, but it would at least be a bit better if they tried to make it good, if the story actually had a good lesson behind it. But no, it's just brain rot and bad morals. And the only possible reason it's popular is because it's cats. And cats that are animated too. And everyone loves cats, right? Especially kids. So even if it's brain rot, it'll get views. Sadly, that's just the truth. And there's nothing we can do about it. But anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys all next time.